What up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm Anthony TV. Look, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. Smash that like button and drop a comment if you got some comments. You already know I appreciate your support. Hey guys, so today I'm gonna make this video fairly short. It's not gonna be too long. I just want to talk about a question that I was asked by a subscriber a couple of days ago when I was on my live stream, right? He made a comment and he asked me if I could make a video about local trucking companies that will either hire someone without a CDL, meaning train them to get their CDL, or send them off like to a school or somewhere like that and pay for the CDL school, right? So, and local trucking companies, he asked for local trucking companies. Obviously, we know there are a ton of OTR major carriers that will pay for your tuition to go to trucking school and things of that nature. It's a ton of over-the-road companies, major carriers that'll do that, but he asked specifically for local trucking companies. So are there any local trucking companies that will hire someone without a CDL and train them to get their CDL, or will they send that person off and pay for their CDL training, like to a school or something like that? So that was the question that he asked me, so I'm just gonna touch on that a little bit. So yes, there are some local trucking companies that will help you get your CDLs. And for starters, we're gonna start with the beverage companies, right? So I'm not sure what state or city you live in. If you watch this video, definitely put that in the comments too, because we may have some subscribers that live where you live and they may have even more information than I can provide for you today. But I know for a fact that beverage companies will probably be your best bet when it comes to finding a company that will hire someone without a CDL to train them up to get their CDLs. That will probably be my first place I would start, is beverage companies. So places like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, any beer company in your area, those will be the places that I would start. Those companies typically hire people without CDL license. They train them up, show them how to drive truck, all that type of stuff, help you get your CDL permit, all of that, and eventually get your license. So they help you, they do it all within the company. I know Coca-Cola for sure do it. And I believe Pepsi, and like I said, the beer companies definitely do it. So the beer company that I was working for prior to getting into food service, they did it, right? There were a lot of guys that worked in the warehouse that wanted to become drivers, and I used to hear them all the time telling me how they was gonna get trained on how to drive and get their CDLs and things of that nature. So like I said, definitely do your research and check those companies out in your area. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and the beer companies, because more than likely they have those type of programs, and they'll be able to help you get your license without you having to really come out of the pocket and go to like a trucking school or something like that. So that's number one, the beverage companies. So try the beverage companies. That will be number one. Number two is food service. So I don't know of many food service companies that will hire someone without a CDL Class A license, but I did find a couple. So McLean has a driver trainee program, and let me look at my notes here. So I saw two different programs and with two different time frames in terms of how long it takes you to actually get your license. But one I saw, they had a driver training program. It was 6 months. And then I seen another one that was for 10 months. And they were both in different locations. So again, if you're interested in McLean, do your research on that driver trainee program, because it may be a different time frame in your state. These were just 2 different states that I saw, and they had 2 different time frames in which it took in order for you to get your CDL license. So check out McLean driver trainee program, right? So that's another one. The next one is PFG, right? So Performance Food Group has a driver training program as well. And this was in I can't remember the state, but they have a doctor driver program, right? So I think you work in the warehouse or something like that first, and then obviously they'll transition into teaching you how to drive and everything you need to know in order to obtain your CDL license. So that's Performance Food Group. They have a doctor trainee program, and that program for them was 8 weeks. At the state that I saw this in, it was 8 weeks, so that's 2 months, right? And those are the ones that I found. Like I said, there are probably more out there. You could do your own due diligence and research on these companies. Like I said, man, hopefully I was able to help you. If anybody else has any other information that you can provide to help them, any other companies, definitely put it in the comments. I appreciate it. And look, guys, like, once again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. Like this video and drop a comment if you got some comments. You already know I appreciate your support. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later.